Before we start talking about your campaign, I know that you have a lot of information from working as Deputy Public Service Commissioner about some of the good things that y'all have done.
Sure.
And would you mind please enlighten our listening audience about some of the things that you've been working on within the Public Service
Sure.
Commission?
Well, thank y'all again for having me out here this evening. And to your listeners, I am Ryan Brown, your most qualified Democratic candidate for the Mississippi Public Service Commission. And if you're not familiar with the Public Service Commission, if you pay a light bill, you pay a gas bill, you pay a phone bill, it's important to know who your Public Service Commissioner is, because that's generally what we regulate as public utilities across the state of Mississippi.
And for us to have gotten to that point, let me just stop you there. If it was not for Cecil Brown, most of us had no clue
Yes, ma'am.
what a public service commissioner did.
Yes,
until
ma'am.
he ran for office.
He is a good man, and I'm honored to have his endorsement in this campaign. He has publicly endorsed me for this campaign to succeed him at the Public Service Commission. And when we came in office in January of 2016, just as you were saying, a lot of folks had no idea what we did.
The first one to say,
Yeah.
everything that the Public Service Commissioner does, I had no idea.
Yes, ma'am. And it's so important because everybody pays a light bill and folks pay gas bills, and it just touches everybody in the state. I mean, it's not just on paying their house bill, but businesses, schools, churches, everybody pays a light bill. And so the work that we do at the commission is so important for the economic development of the state, for education in the state. And when we came in January of 2016, we set out to help remedy this problem, just as you were talking about folks not understanding fully what the Public Service Commission does. And so one of the things that I'm most proud of during my time with the commission was to participate in over 650 different types of community events, whether that's going to church groups, whether that's going to senior citizens group, school groups, these little neighborhood associations, these little town festivals we've been talking about that are getting underway over the summer months, to let them know that we're out there, because some folks fall on hard times and they need a little bit of help on their light bill, or when they just don't know what else to do, to let them know that we're out there, and to promote the programs and services that some of the utility companies offer, and some of the programs that we at the commission offer to help them save money on their light bill, to let them be more empowered with more information, to let them know that they have options to save money on their light bill, to save money on their gas bill, to save money when they got kids who need help getting internet service at their homes. That's just one thing that we've done over these past 4 years, and I'm very proud of that, to just raise our profile. I mean, folks pay taxes; they want to know that they're getting good government, and that's what we set out to do.
Okay, now look back up a little bit and tell our listeners a little bit about you,
Sure.
Ryan Brown.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I was born right here in the city of Jackson, born at Baptist Hospital on State Street. Was a student of Jackson Public School System. Have a master's degree from Jackson State University.
The Jackson
State University. My mama was a school teacher, Jackson Public School System. My father was a Jackson police officer and was a county supervisor. The late Wood Brown was my father.
Put that together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So some folks ask if Cecil and I are related, and I said we got the same last name and haircut, but that's all we got. That's all we got in common. But no, ma'am. Late Wood Brown was my father, and I've also taught at Millsaps College here in Jackson. That's been a lot of fun, because the kids are very bright and energetic, and I feel very good about our future with these young folks getting out into the world. And I've served as a deputy commissioner at the Public Service Commission under Commissioner Cecil Brown since January of 2016, until I resigned my position in March 1st of this year in order to run for this. We have a resign to run statute, says I can't be an employee of the commission and run for it. And that's what I think sets me apart from the field of candidates in this race, that I believe in so much what we've done at the commission that I quit my job in order to keep it going. And we have a solid track record of fighting for the ratepayers of the state of Mississippi, that I want to keep that going over these next 4 years. And it has been an honor to serve. I've had a lot of fun going out and traveling across the state. And it's not always fun. I mean, there are challenges out there. I mean, a lot of folks out there are struggling. They're hurting. And while we may not be able to always give them the results that they want, we guarantee every single opportunity we get, we're going to fight to get you the best result that we can.
I was looking at your push card, and you talked about promoting economic development. Tell us a little bit about
Sure.
how that's going to come on.
Yes, ma'am. So with respect to economic development, we've done a number of things. One that I take personal pride in is that I'm the only candidate in this race who has traveled to our colleges and universities, from Russ College at the Tennessee state line to Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, to to improve the relationships between our state's utility companies and the schools, because typically they only show up when they have a job open, and so there's no contact when in the meantime, and so we've got too many young people who are leaving the state, going to Atlanta, going to New Orleans, going to Nashville to find a job. And y'all know as well as I do, we got too many folks leaving the state of Mississippi when they can find a good paying job right here. And every single community in the state of Mississippi has a utility. City of Jackson has a utility. City of Canton has a utility. I mean, every single city has water and sewer. They have electricity. They've got natural gas in some places. They got telephones all across the state. There is so much potential to build the utility industry in the state of Mississippi. And so now, we're starting this month actually, the utility companies are required to report to the Public Service Commission about what are y'all doing on these college campuses to recruit them and build internships to make sure that these young people can get into the utility industry. And the technology is changing so quickly. You know, and I'm in my mid-30s, and they're kids half my age who were just knocking out of the ballpark with the technology stuff. And it is fascinating to see how quickly this stuff is changing. And so to make sure that they have avenues to stay in the state of Mississippi to get a good paying job. Secondly, I'd say the Mississippi Public Service Commission this year, under our leadership, challenged the state legislature to change state law so that we have electric cooperatives, not necessarily Entergy and Mississippi Power Company, but in the other areas of the state, to offer internet service. So they've been used to offering electric service, but they hadn't really been offering internet service.
Okay.
But this is an economic development potential, because you got folks who are trying to go to the doctor. They can do it on their cell phone now.
Yeah, that's the wave of the future.
That's right. And if you can't get online, how in the world could you sell your products in the global market that we have today? And so we have taken aggressive steps to make sure that Mississippi businesses can compete in the global economy.
Okay. And you've got an excellent card.
Oh, thank
Some
you.
Great information.
It's actually my daddy's colors from when he did the orange and brown. So those are his campaign
So
colors.
carrying on
So
the
we're keeping it
tradition.
going. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
if somebody wants to get some additional information from you, Ryan, or even send you a campaign donation, how do they get in touch with you?
Sure. I would encourage everybody to go check out my website, which is brown4forms.com. It's basically brownforms.com. You can learn more about me and why I'm running for this position and what makes me the most qualified candidate for the Public Service Commission. I'm on all the social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can just check out Ryan Brown Public Service Commission. And I'll also offer up my cell phone number, which is 769-230-0760. You can shoot me a text, you can give me a call, whatever is most convenient for you, and I'll be happy to help in any way I can.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
and
so
sharing
much.
with
I
us
enjoyed it.
today. It's always glad to have you.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.